Hey art friends, and welcome back to the Mandikins channel. Today we will be making art with watercolor and a stencil. You will need watercolor paper, paintbrush, watercolor paints, clipboard or non-porous surface, washi tape or painter's tape, paper cutter or scissors, towel, a stencil, and a magic eraser from the dollar store. You will also need water, which isn't listed. So here you see me taking out the stencil, and I have this really cute washi tape dispenser. I got it from Walmart for about $4. I am just taping down the edges of the painting because if you don't, it will warp using large amounts of water. Here I'm placing one vertically and then one horizontally on the page, as well as placing some washi tape down to block out some areas where I don't want any of the paint to go, where I may place a sentiment later. So I'm grabbing a brush and getting my water ready, and I'm going to mix some color. And this is a really loose watercolor painting, so it doesn't really matter what colors that you choose. I would highly recommend that you do paint your colors dark enough so that when we come back later with the magic eraser and we remove some of the color, it will be more obvious. And I'll show you an example here in just a moment of what happens if you don't make it dark enough. Enjoy the speed paint. Here I'm just cutting off a bit of the magic eraser so that I can use a small portion of it. This makes it last longer. Get 2 of them in a pack for $1. And what I'm doing is I'm holding the stencil down and I am gently rubbing the magic eraser to remove a portion of the painting. So in just a moment you'll see what I'm referring to, and you may want to go darker. So I'm letting the other layers dry, and you'll notice that it just doesn't really seem to pop because it needs a darker background in order to make the stencil jump out at you. These will eventually be cards. I'll show you here in just a little bit how we will use a paper cutter to slice the different cards apart. However, if you don't have a paper cutter, you can use a pair of scissors and that would be perfectly fine also. Here I am on two of the panels going in with a much darker color. And you'll also see on my experiment in the top right that when you go back in over an area, it tends to absorb it because the magic eraser or quick eraser, it tends to tear up the surface of the paper slightly. So you do want to be very careful when you're using it that you don't make your paper pill. So I am removing some of the washi tape to show you the look, and on the two panels on the left I'm going back in with a magic eraser and removing some of the watercolor, and it turns out really beautifully. So here I'm playing around with a couple ideas. I'm not really sure which one I want to go with, and I go with a weenie dog. Super cute. A Dachshund, I believe they're called. Here I am removing the washi tape and the page from the board. Here's the finished product. Now I'm using the paper cutter to slice it into half, and then I'm going to slice it in half again. And here are our cards. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this content helpful, please give us a thumbs up, leave a comment below and I'll get back to you. Subscribe and smash the notification bell so you don't miss any videos, and happy arting.